Building a better marketing system. Understanding the customer journey. This is Bruce May. I'm the founder of BizParity and your instructor for this series. Welcome to our micro lesson, Understanding the Customer Journey. Be sure and download our ebook, Managing the Customer Journey, from our content library on bizparity.com. Understanding the customer journey is key to designing campaigns for your specific type of business. The nature of the customer journey is different for every type of business. We've identified 6 main categories of businesses that share common approaches to marketing and building campaign strategies. We will provide specific campaigns you can use to begin building an overall marketing system, one campaign at a time. This approach can help you create a marketing system that can adapt to your needs as you continue to grow your business. All these groups fall into one of 2 main categories. 3 have a professional sales process with professional salespeople who have been trained in the sales process and who have in-depth product knowledge needed to close a sale. The other 3 do not have a formal sales process, or at most a very simple one. These businesses include retail stores, nail salons, fitness centers, and many more small local businesses that you can find in any community. Sometimes they have a simple sales process. Often sales are closed by an employee who provides a service and who has no professional sales training, which is not really required for a simple sale. Let's begin by looking at the 30,000-foot view of the customer journey. We will look at 5 specific conversions along the customer journey and see how you can manage them with campaigns designed to achieve key campaign goals that move prospects further along the journey. Before you can design a marketing campaign in a meaningful way, you need to understand the customer journey and how it works in your business. Only then can you design campaigns that produce the maximum return on ad spend, called ROAS. The overriding theme of this micro lesson is that campaigns must be driven by goals based on key conversions in the customer journey. Keep these key points in mind as we cover the landscape of digital marketing. They will come up again throughout the course. Here are the key stages in the customer journey. We'll begin with a business that has professional sales staff and walk through the steps of the customer journey. The customer journey begins for individual prospects in your target market with unknown prospects. You can convert them to subscribers on your website if they want to subscribe to a newsletter or various email campaigns. This makes them a content qualified lead. This is a new distinction we make in marketing, and it came out of the new practice called content marketing. At this stage, the content is non-promotional, dealing with customers' needs and challenges, but not promoting specific products or services. The next conversion is to a marketing qualified lead. This conversion means they are ready to consume marketing content, which is designed to promote your products and services. This could be any type of ad promoting a sale, documents with product information, or even pricing information. The next conversion is to a sales qualified lead. This is where a prospect enters the top of the sales funnel and a salesperson begins the sales process. Marketing supports the sales process with more content, and ad campaigns can continue to retarget prospects throughout the sales process, especially if it's drawn out. The next conversion is to a customer. This occurs when a salesperson closes a deal. This usually involves a signed agreement with the customer. The final conversion is to a fan, who becomes an advocate for your business. Fans can promote you to their friends, families, colleagues, and to their social networks. Large businesses hire influencers to promote their businesses to thousands or even millions of followers. Small businesses can do the same thing locally on a small scale just by giving fans gifts or special offers. Communications and messaging change throughout the customer journey in important ways. Your target market is full of unknown prospects that you need to reach. You do that anytime you run a branding campaign in mass media or target groups in online media platforms. These campaigns promote your business and your brand rather than your products and services. They make people in your target market aware of your business. That's the first step in converting them to new customers. Subscribers consume content you create as part of a content marketing campaign. This is non-promotional content designed to capture the attention and interest of prospects or potential customers before they're ready to buy, or if they're just beginning to become aware of the problems they need to solve, like a leaky roof or a business need, like an underperforming marketing system. Just an idea. Marketing qualified leads are ready for promotional content and ads that actively promote your products and services. For any business with a professional sales staff, nurturing leads with content at this stage, as well as the previous stage, is a critical part of the marketing process. Content is the primary means to do this, and you may need a lot of content. Content can provide information from experts on specific customer needs and challenges. It can provide best practices in how to use your products, and it can provide specific details about your products and services that can help solve your customers' problems. The sales process uses specific content designed to support the sales process, like detailed product specs, various agreements and slideshows or videos. Some of this content can be used during the previous stage, but most of it should be made available only through the sales process. Salespeople use this content to move a prospect through the sales funnel so they can close them in a signed deal. Once a customer has been closed and bought something from you, they may remain in the buying cycle and continue buying products from you indefinitely. Maintaining customer loyalty becomes a major goal for most businesses at this point in the customer journey. Customers can recycle through previous steps in the customer journey over and over again as they continue to buy products and services from you. When a customer becomes a fan, they get access to special promotions or free gifts as a reward for promoting your business in social media and to friends, family, or business associates. Fans become advocates for your business, and the messaging is about advocate promotions, which are designed to get your fans to actively promote your business, again, to families, friends, colleagues, or in their social networks. Small businesses can do this on a small scale and greatly improve the reach and power of their marketing efforts, just like big businesses do. You only want a small portion of your customer base to become fans, or the program will lose its value and be seen as just another promotion. As prospects move through the customer journey, they move into more highly targeted groups or audiences. All prospects begin in your target market. This is not the entire population. For most small businesses, this is a geographic area that is usually less than 10 miles from your place of business. It's also restricted to people or families who need or may use your products or services. For larger home services and B2C businesses, this might be citywide or region-wide. Subscribers join your content audience when they fill out a form on your website or on a landing page and provide you with their contact information. If this is captured in a CRM like HubSpot or MailChimp, and you can begin emailing them, you can send them information that can be very valuable to them and pull them further into the sales process, or rather into the customer journey. This greatly expands the kinds of campaigns you can do and accelerates the entire marketing and sales process. It also allows you to upload contacts to Facebook, LinkedIn, or Google where they can be retargeted. When a prospect becomes a marketing qualified lead, they join your marketing audience, and you can begin placing promotional content and ads in front of them. Lead nurturing campaigns are designed to put this content in front of your marketing audience. When using mass media to reach a larger audience, it's perfectly all right for anyone to see your promotional ads. It's just that these ads are not as effective as they are with people that are actually in your marketing audience, who are marketing qualified leads. That's why using online media to retarget your marketing audiences is a cost-effective way to reach these people. All you have to do is upload contacts from your CRM and create an audience that you can retarget over and over again. You can also create audiences inside social media platforms like Facebook or LinkedIn that you can do the same thing. This does require a high level of customer loyalty as far as your email campaigns are concerned in order to keep your customers in your email database or your CRM. When a prospect enters the sales process, they enter at the top of the sales funnel and engage with professional salespeople. If this process is drawn out over a number of days or even longer, salespeople will continue to reach out to engage with their prospects. Salespeople can use marketing support as they continue to work on closing a sale. Prospects can continue to see ads, which are retargeted directly for them, as we've just described. Prospects can also be reached directly by email. So marketing can help design emails to make them more effective. Now, these are not emails that will go out in mass campaigns. These are emails designed for salespeople who can individually send emails directly to customers. Once a prospect has become a customer, the relationship changes and you focus on maintaining customer loyalty and reselling or upselling more goods and services. Maintaining loyalty is harder to do for some businesses. Doctors and dentists have long-term customer or patient loyalty, but many other consumer-facing businesses may or may not have high levels of customer loyalty. Know what is typical for your industry and type of business so you can set benchmarks for yourself. Only a few of your customers should be converted to fans. Small businesses rarely take advantage of the opportunity to create a fan program. It is simple and easy to do. Just identify people who are active in your community and have a good reputation, then offer them special deals, gifts, or promotions to encourage them to talk about your business. We will describe best practices for setting up fan program later in this series. Up till now, we've been looking at the customer journey for businesses that have a professional sales process. But let's look now at the customer journey for businesses that don't have a professional sales process. These businesses generally don't have a sales process, but they do sometimes have a minimal sales process. As for example, when a local gym trains a manager or other employees to close sales on the spot. We include most of these businesses in the no professional sales category because they have a very short sales process, usually happening spontaneously without using campaigns designed to generate leads. The sale process themselves are also quite simple and usually involve no signed agreements or only very simple ones. The sales process disappears altogether when you're dealing with these types of businesses. They do not have professional salespeople, as we said, and they don't have a sales funnel. The customer journey is shorter and it looks like this. Prospects convert directly to customers without going through a professional sales process. Otherwise, everything stays exactly the same. These business categories vary in 4 important ways. The sales process. These vary primarily depending on whether a business has a professional sales staff. The nature of ads and promotions. These vary across all 6 categories, and there are additional differences in specific business models. The use of social media. These vary down to individual business models and even individual businesses. They include anything from a simple weekly post to a blog or even a podcast. The use of content marketing. These too vary down to individual business models and individual businesses. They include anything from a simple list of important information of interest to your customers, or content for blogs or podcasts, all the way up to guidebooks or educational content designed to inform prospects about how to use complex products like CRMs or other software as a service. We will explore these variations in business models throughout the rest of this series. And you can find more specific recommendations for the 20 business models we cover in our Quick Start Marketing Strategies. Simply go to our website and download the business model for your business. You will find them listed under Marketing Strategies. While fundamental marketing processes don't change, the customer journey can look very different from one business to the next, down to individual businesses. For example, let's compare McDonald's to Chipotle. There's a reason that Chipotle has experienced double-digit growth over the last 10 years. while McDonald's continues to grow only slowly by comparison. This is partly because McDonald's has reached market saturation, but it's not the only reason. Consumer tastes have changed, and Chipotle built a business model using fresh ingredients made on the spot. It is also a more mature feel and it is more attractive to adults of all ages. In a way, Chipotle has crafted a restaurant for an entire new target market. We can call this fast food for price-conscious adults with adult tastes, or more simply, just fast, fresh food for adults. The nature of your business defines what the customer journey looks like. What does your customer journey look like? We will help you understand your own business model as you progress through the rest of our series. This completes this micro course, Managing the Customer Journey. Be sure and download our ebook, Managing the Customer Journey, in our content library on bizpretty.com. You can also download our ebook, Quick Start Marketing Strategies, Campaign Guides for 6 Small Business Categories. This discusses our 20 business models that we created, commonly found in any small town or large city. You can download our ebook, Quick Start Marketing Strategies, in our content library under Marketing Tools. You can also download individual business models directly from our website under Marketing Strategies. Next time, join us for our next micro course in the series, The Voice of the Customer. The customer is the soul of the marketing system. It's really the soul of your business. It's what drives your vision for your business and everything you do to create an amazing customer experience. So be sure and download our ebook, The Voice of the Customer, for our next micro course. You can find that in our content library on bizpretty.com. See you next time on Building a Better Marketing System. Thank you for joining us.